Balji this week as he's away. Our topic this week, professional, well-qualified and out of a job. More professionals, managers, executives and technicians, or PMETs, are facing the axe as the recession wears on. The 5 community development councils have seen a 10 to 30% increase in the number of jobless residents looking for help. Among them, retrenched professionals who say it's tough looking for jobs. How should they ready themselves for the realities of a crowded job market? We have in studio 32-year-old Malcolm Chow, who lost his trainer position 2 months ago after the MNC he worked for shut its Singapore plant, and Stephen Seek, Managing Director of online jobs portal JobsDB Singapore. Malcolm, let's start with you first. When you first lost your job, how did you feel?
Actually, for me, I'm quite ready for it. The management in the company did give us a head start of the situation that's coming up, so it's not too bad.
What were your initial fears and concerns? I mean, you're 32, you're young. Were you at the time concerned about getting another job?
The main concerns that comes about is when what should I be doing, because I'm new into this industry, and what other helps can I get, and what other areas should I go for, and things like that. And it comes to mind, and what should I do next?
You're single. You're living with your parents, and your parents have other support. So in that sense, perhaps you're more fortunate than other professionals who have lost their jobs. You don't really have somebody that you need to support. But at the same time, what type of anxiety, what type of feelings did you have when you first lost a job?
Actually, when I lost a job, the first thing I have in mind is what's going to be next for me. Should I be looking for a job, and how should I go about getting helps, and what other areas should I look for, and who should I be approaching, and things like that.
Stephen, you're with JobsDB.
Hi, yes.
Have you seen more professionals and managers, executives and technicians applying for jobs, coming to you for help? What's the situation like for these people?
Yeah, I can say that there are more PMETs that are looking for jobs right now, especially in the manufacturing, banking sectors. I think these are the people that are quite affected by the current downturn.
And what do you find their attitude is when they come to you? Are they surprised? Are they shocked? I mean, do they know what to do?
Right. I meet most of these people through workshops and seminars. They're quite eager actually to find out how we can help them, how some of this self-help group can help them. They're also quite concerned about what is it that when they apply jobs, they don't get any response. What is it, are the problems that they are facing, and things like that.
Malcolm, what sort of difficulties do you face when you were looking for a job? What sort of difficulties?
Actually, mainly it's the resources as to how should I go about looking for jobs. I got difficulties knowing what are the job fairs that's coming up, and what are the helps given by the society to us. Because to us as a layman, we only know that some of the common things will be going through newspaper or go online to look for jobs. What are the other alternatives can we go for to look for jobs and in a bigger areas?
Stephen, do you find this is common, that PMETs don't know where to go because this is not quite the target? They don't qualify for government help in terms of for the lower income, because government help is targeted at lower income? I mean, what is the situation you find with PMETs? Is it common?
I think most of them would know where to look for jobs through, of course, online job portals, through the print and things like that. I think what they are concerned is that, as what I mentioned earlier, why is it that I am not getting any response, you know? I think the problem is that right now, for every position, there are many applicants.
Right.
So the selection process may be a bit tougher, and therefore many applicants may not get a chance.
So they won't even get a response from an employer, for instance?
If there are many applicants, you know, let's say for example, for a position there are about, let's say, 200 respond. Most of the time they may select the best, maybe 10%, 20% of it, and therefore some it's not no good. Just that they are not part of the 10-20%. You know, that the potential the companies would like to meet them.
Malcolm, how about you? When you are looking for a job, you said you've gone to job fairs. Do you find that they are for you, or they're targeted for you, and what sort of help
Actually, basically, there's two job fairs I've been to. The first job fair that I went to, is really targeted at engineers, a specific group of engineers some more. So that's why when I went over there, the people at the job fair doesn't have much information about things that I want to apply for, and it's quite demoralizing going to such job fairs. So being a PMET or being a person looking for a job, I think it's good for me to seek out for more types of job fairs because that will broaden my scope of areas that I can attack and things like that.
Do you find there's a gap somewhere in the market, sort of like, you know, people are targeting at help at the lower income or the manufacturing jobs, but there's not enough help or there's not enough direction giving to PMETs because people think that PMET should know where to go, they know how to write in. Is there a gap there?
Actually, frankly speaking, from my point of view, I think there are many sources the government is coming up with. One example with the PMET workshop that the Southeast GRC CDC has organized.
Right.
So it's just a matter of making it transparent to the public. A lot of people that I know do not know such programs, so I have to broadcast that to them and make sure that they know about it and they will decide whether they go for it.
We'll touch on this lack of awareness thing again later, but the other thing I want to talk about is mindset. Do you find, Stephen, that the mindset, I mean, we have heard stories of people being fussy about jobs, they expect the same pay that they got, they want a place near their home. Do you still find this mindset coming up from those who have lost their jobs and are looking for new positions?
Well, there are those who are still have these mindset issues. But I do see that recently, I mean, these recessions, PMETs are more open, you know, to help. They are more open for change, to make career switch. You know, they also would like to know where they can get help in terms of training and retrainings. I just met one group of them, 40 of them. You know, after the talk, they are very eager to ask a lot of questions, you know, and to ask a lot of questions, you know, are not well written. That's why I'm not given an opportunity for interviews and things like that.
We'll go for a break.
For interviews and things like that.
We'll go for a Retrenched PMETs.